One of my favorite comics, and he's actually a local here from Palm Coast. Tours all over the country, though, so I want you guys to give it up nice, loud, lots of love, please. Give it up for Paul Jensen. Keep it going for Brian, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right. There were more people here earlier. What happened? I don't know. All right. And you're quiet now. All right. I can deal with this. That's fine. All right. Yes, I do live local. I'm here from Palm Coast. Drove all the way. Yeah. From the W section. Yeah. Woo. What section you from? C. Yeah. All right. Yeah, see? Only the locals know what we're talking about right now, by the way. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Anybody here beachside, Flagler Beach, anything? Couple? Who here's from Bunnell? Good, screw them. All right, yeah. One person from Bunnell? What's it, Pittsburgh? Yeah, that's a little out of our jurisdiction. All right. Yeah, all right. So you have no clue what I was just talking about now. That's all right. No, see, I'm actually disappointed no one from Bunnell's here because I sell drugs after the show. They're the best buyers. So that's, yeah. No, just so you know, Palm Coast, it's broken up into sections by letter. So they have the W section, that's where I live. They have the C section, R section, things like that. And then you have section 8, that's Bunnell. So that's how it works here. Yeah. Hey, I like the chicken pantry, all right? It's good. And the Bantam Chef, all right? So yeah. Yeah. Nothing like a 13-pound fish sandwich for lunch, right? Yeah, that's right. That'll fill you up real good. But anyway, it's fun to be here. Gonna have some fun tonight. I was supposed to bring my kids tonight since I had a show here local, and I thought, hey, you can come around, hang around the European Village, but then a guy was in here shouting F-bombs, and I was like, that's probably a good idea I didn't. I don't know if that would have been a good idea. And they don't have ice cream here anymore. There used to be an ice cream place here. It's been a while since I've been here, so that's all right. I will tell you a little bit about my kids, though. I am a father. I've got 4 kids. Now get this. I had all 4 kids with the same woman. It gets better. We had all 4 kids while we were married. Which proves I breed well in captivity. That's what that means. Yeah. In case the aliens are listening, I'd like them to know. Yeah. Now, as a father, I'm an old-fashioned dad. Like, my dad was an old-fashioned dad. Like, he always wore one of them reversible belts, you know? Like, one side was brown, the other side was bullwhip. That's how it worked? Yeah. That's, Now, I took after him a bit, but it turns out in this day and age, people are kind of sensitive. You can't, like I learned, you can't spank kids in public anymore. Ooh. I was at the movie not that long ago, and a lady got really mad with me. She was up in my face, and I'm trying to talk to her. I'm like, lady, I get it. You're upset. But in all fairness, I warned your son 3 times to stop kicking my seat, all right? Like, he had it coming, all right? I'm just saying, some people don't need to have kids. My kids would never be there kicking your seats, all right? They'd never be the ones making the noise at the restaurant because I'm a good parent. I leave them in the car, you know? Like, that's... I don't know why more people don't do it. It's the easiest thing. I know some people do. I see it on the news, you know? Yeah. Some people are dumb. They haven't figured out park in a shady spot. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. I know that. After I lost the first one, I'm not going to do it again. You know, come on. Now I park in a shady spot, crack the window, leave a little bowl of water, you know? It's fine. Even to this day, I hear a siren, I get nervous. You know, it's bad, but no, it's great. It is weird having kids, though. I just, sometimes I feel like I'm a good dad. Other times I just don't have it. Like, I see other dads, and they got their act together. They know what they're doing. You know, they'll be like, hey, last night I stayed up late helping my son finish his science project. Then I drove him to school, and I stayed there to watch him do the presentation. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. As for me, I went to Walgreens to get my son's prescription, but left empty-handed because I couldn't remember his birthday. That's the kind of dad I am. I don't know. I had to take my son to a pediatrician not too long ago, a new pediatrician. My wife couldn't do it, so I had to take him. Yeah, bad idea, right? Because a new pediatrician, that means I fill out all the paperwork, right? Yeah, I didn't do good in tests in school. Definitely not going to do good now. I thought it'd be easy. Like, at first, I'm like, oh, what's his name? What's your middle name again? Oh, yeah, all right. Sex. I think he's hetero, but he runs like a girl. And then the questions got harder. It wanted me to check off all of his allergies and medical conditions. I'm looking at it like, ooh, your mom should be here for that one. I just checked off every third one, just like I did in school. I figured the doctor can earn his money. We go in to see the doctor. He looks at the chart, looks at me, looks at my son, looks back at me. He's like, so, how long has your son had cysts on his ovaries? I just said, Doc, I have no clue what I'm doing, I'll be honest with you. I'm just hoping he gets prescribed some really good medication that I may or may not sell in Bunnell. Been married for a while, too. In fact, coming just a couple months, going to be our 24th wedding anniversary coming up. I was weak. All right, I get it. Folks are like, marriage? Yeah, we're not into that here. This is Flagler. I don't know, kids while you're married. You don't even like that women can vote here. I get it. Okay, I see. It's the South. But no, been married a while. Here's the weird thing. My wife and I were both in our 40s now, and I'm going to try to keep this clean. I'm not a dirty comic, but a weird thing has happened over the last few years. My wife and I, our sex drives have kind of traded places. I don't know if any of you have experienced that. Like, the first 20 years or so, I was always the horny one, Apparently I was only nobody else? No other guy here was horny? Yeah, right, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, like at the drop of the hat, I was ready to go, nothing, I'd see a fuzzy picture on TV and be like, ooh, that's sexy, that kind of thing, yeah. But now I'm not the same, like I still enjoy the odd romp in the hay, don't get me wrong, but I also enjoy watching Antiques Roadshow. Like my wife wants to have some hanky-panky, and I'm like, it is Shark Week. Are you kidding? Like, no, come on. I only have so much energy in the day. I got to save it for Nat Geo, thank you very much, But the problem is, while my sex drive has been going down, hers is shot through the roof. Holy moly, she's insatiable. I can't keep... She does things that drive me nuts now, and I guess some guys, think it's cool. You don't understand how scary it is. I caught her not too long ago, just the other night. I woke up because she was touching me inappropriately while I was sleeping. All right? I'm not going to tell you what she was doing. Let me just say, #MeToo. All right? Now, I'm probably going to hell for saying that. I get it. I'll be there with Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby. Yeah. Apparently Morgan Freeman now, too. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize his relatives were here tonight. Yeah, whatever. No, but here's the thing. I didn't want my wife to know that I was awake and realizing what she was doing, because if she knew I was awake, she was going to want something from me. And it's nighttime. I don't have the energy to give her that something. So I just had to lay there pretending I was asleep till she was done with Big Jim and the twins. It was bad enough the first night. She did it a second night. That's when I realized I got to talk to her. This is out of control. So the next day, it was just her and I in the house, and I handled it very delicately. I'm like, honey, I'm not saying you're a pervert, all right? But I tried to explain the situation to her, and she was mad. She was giving me that look. All guys know the look, right? And finally, she just stopped me. She's like, you idiot. That's the only way I can figure out to get you to stop snoring. My comedy is based on reality, by the way. Like, a lot of this is not jokes. I just want you folks to know that that's where we're at. She does a lot of weird stuff now, too. Like, any of you guys have a lady that wants you to tell her your fantasies? You ever get that? Like, tell me your fantasies. It's okay. They're fantasies. I'm like, look, I know a trap when I see one, all right? I am not going to do that. But she kept persisting. She's like, no, tell me your fantasies. It's okay. They're just fantasies. There's no wrong answer. I'm like, all right. I've always kind of wanted to screw your sister. Guess what? There was a wrong answer. Yeah. She's a liar is what she is. Yeah. Then she did another thing. She does this thing now I don't like. I think it's disrespectful. We'll watch TV and she'll point out the guys that she thinks are hot and sexy. I don't like that. I don't think it's nice at all. But she did it the other night. She's like, let me tell you, if you and I weren't married, I'm looking at the TV and then I look at her, I'm like, that is John Morgan from Morgan and Morgan. What the hell's wrong with you? That's a lawyer down here, by the way. All right. I looked at her, I'm like, there's something wrong with you, woman, but she's all defensive. She's like, I can't help it. All right, he's all, honest and caring like in his commercial. It's just a big turn on for me. I thought she was joking. No, she likes the guy because ever since then, whenever we're doing it, she likes him to smack her ass and go, "For the people." Yeah. ForThePeople.com. Yeah. That's his tagline. So, all right. Wherever you're from, I doubt he works there and has billboards and that. So, all right. Okay. That was an inside joke for everybody else but you. That's how that worked. All right. I have family in Canada. That's as close as I can get to you folks. I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you another weird thing she does is she likes to whisper inappropriate things to my ears at times. I know she's trying to turn me on. Like I said, it takes me now a little time to get my oven, heated up. So she's working on me. It's weird what she does. She came up to me the other day. We're sitting actually side by side, and she comes up and whispers this into my ear. She goes, "Hey there, big boy. Just thought you'd like to know I'm wearing a brand new pair of sexy undies." Wow. And I looked at her, I'm like, we are at a parent-teacher conference right now. Like, you have the worst timing of any person I could. I decided to try it on her. We were in public the other day at Aldi's, and yeah, we got an Aldi's now. Woo! Yeah. Where you rent your carts. Yes. But I decided I'm going to try that maneuver on her, so I walked up to her when she wasn't expecting anything, and I walked up and I whispered this into her. I'm like, "Hey, baby, just thought you'd like to know I'm wearing my best pair of Hanes briefs right now. The ones where the elastic's still kind of attached. And FYI, as of 30 minutes ago, they were relatively skid mark free. So, just saying, if you want some action, we got to go. I had buffalo chicken for lunch. You know what happens next." You ladies have it easy with the undies, by the way. I have learned that in my married life. You ladies, you use your underwear against us, because you have all these sexy undies and that. I buy my underwear. Hi, how you doing? Come on in. I love being a comic and the doorman while I'm here. I don't know. Anybody else? No? All right. No, I have no idea what I was talking. Oh, underwear. Yes. Ah, can't forget that. No, but like you ladies, you have all these stores where you can go buy your underwear. I don't know why I'm looking at you, sir, while I say that, but you know what I'm talking about. But you have Victoria's Secret and all these catalogs. I buy my underwear at a 3x4 foot section at Dollar General. That's about it. We got plenty of them here locally, so it's great. That's a joke. I go to Goodwill. I spray them with Febreze. It's fine. They're like, yeah. But like my wife, she'll have these undies on, and like at the end of the day, she can take them off and like slingshot them at me, and it's supposed to be sexy, right, and flirtatious, right? I take my underwear off at the end of the day, sling them at her. Apparently, I just started a fight. That's what happened. Yeah. I know, because I tried it recently. It did not end well. Yeah. I don't know what made her madder, the fact that they grazed her face or they stuck to the wall. I don't know. It's getting humid now, so bear with me, but can't help it. I'll tell you a little bit about the kids. Like I said, I do have 4 kids with my wife. Here's one thing that's weird. When you have kids, and I'm sure any parent here will agree with this, you never know what to expect day to day. There's always going to be something that you have not planned on. Not too long ago, all 4 of my kids teamed up on me to ask for a pet. Now, we haven't had a pet in a while. I like cats and dogs, don't get me wrong, but I got a lot going on in my house, so we just have been pet-free. It's been easier that way. We used to have a cat. Had a cat, don't anymore. It got sick. It wasn't feeling good. Took it to the vet, and the vet did some tests, and I got some bad news for you. Your cat has a heart condition. It's probably going to die without surgery. Fortunately, we can do surgery. It's going to cost $1,500. So I went home, and the kids are like, "What'd the vet say?" I'm like, "Vet said cat's going to die." Sorry, kids. Apparently didn't eat enough Cheerios, do enough cardio. I can't. Sorry, make me the bad guy. I'm not going to pay $1,500 for a cat that I got for free out of a cardboard box at Walmart. All right, that's not going to happen. You know what you can buy with $1,500? Like 30 new cats. All right, yeah. And have enough for a car payment left over. So yeah, no cat left over. But now the kids want a new pet. So they did some research, and they came up to me. They wanted a guinea pig. Never had a guinea pig. Don't know what they're like and that. So I did some research. Turns out they're adorable. Hi, how you doing?
What's up, brother?
All right, that was awkward. All right. And someone's laughing at me over there. All right. Anyway, guinea pigs, right? That's what we were on, our underwear. No, guinea pigs. I had not had a guinea pig, was not familiar with them, so I did some research online, looked them up. They are adorable little pets. They're just these little fluff balls. You can hold them on your lap. You can pet them. They'll even purr, right? And they're small, so when they die, it's not like you have to dig a big hole. I'm like, hey, that's good, you know. Not like I do that. I just toss it over the fence, feed the neighbor's cat, you know. So just circle of life there. Oh, it's already dead, sir. Yeah. Being nice to the neighbor's cat. Anyway, I told the kids, you know what? Go ahead, get you a guinea pig. They were all excited and that. So they went with Mom, went to the store, got a guinea pig. They come back with a cardboard box. I'm kind of excited to see it. I'm like, all right, show them to me. So they open that box and they pull them out. They got a guinea pig, except they got a breed called a skinny pig. Look those suckers up. A skinny pig are guinea pigs that are 100% hairless. That is the correct response, by the way. Yeah, that is not the cute little fur ball that I was expecting. Now, my wife and kids, they think he's adorable. They named him Ludwig, and they just think he's the sweetest little guy. I think he looks like my balls. I can't help it. It's freaky. And the kids can't understand why I want nothing to do with him. They keep bringing him up like, Daddy, you want to pet him, see what he feels like? I'm like, I got a pretty good idea. Just keep him over there. I am not interested. I'm not kidding how much it looks like that. I mean, when it's cold in the house, he gets all wrinkled and shrivelly. When it's hot, he sticks to my thigh. It just... Older guys will know what I'm talking about with that one. Right, I know. I go to sit on the toilet, got to make sure he's not in the way. You know what it is, yeah. But no, I mean, it's weird how much he looks. It just freaks me out. Like, sometimes the kids will lay on the floor and let him crawl all over them. You know how weird it is to see your kids getting teabagged by their pet? Like, no dad should ever have to see that. The worst thing, though, was recently my wife, she was in the living room holding him. The kids were in bed. She's holding him. The room was dark. She didn't know I walked in. So I just kind of stood behind her and watched. And she's petting him. She's talking to him. She's like, oh, Ludwig, you're such a cute little boy. You're so sweet. You're so soft. I walked up to her. I'm like, you hypocrite. I'm not going to explain that joke, by the way. But if you have questions, ask the guy in the kilt. I think he would die. He lets his skinny pigs run free and wild the way they should be. Free-range skinny pigs. Yes, healthy. Gluten-free, probably. Yes. Feeding them that cabbage and haggis. Yes. I have no idea. That's Ireland, not Scotland. Anyway, I need to get out of here soon, but I do want to share. I like to always leave on a sweet note. So as a parent, one of the things I do absolutely love about my children is that you never know what's going to come out of their mouths. Any parent, again, will agree with that. Just sometimes they will surprise you with the stuff they say. I'm going to share two things my kids have said that I personally will never forget. The first happened last year with our son. He's our youngest. He turned 8 last year. Very big day for him. He was super excited about turning 8. So that morning, we're all waiting for him outside his room. His 3 sisters, grandma, mom, myself. We're all there, so when he walks out, we're like, hey, guess what day it is? And he's all, oh, that's right, I'm 8, yeah, I'm 8. Super excited. We're like, all right, champ, now that you're 8, do you feel any different? And he thinks for a second, he's like, oh, now that I'm 8, I can start having my period. No, you can not. I couldn't say anything. I was speechless. By the way, he has no clue what that means, all right? He has no clue what it means, what it stands for. I guess he just heard his sisters and mom talk about it, whatever. But he was devastated when he found out he was not going to get one for his birthday. Oh, he felt so unloved. He's pointing at his sisters like, you love them more than me. Why'd you get them one and not me? And he's crying, and he runs to his room doing that. And he goes in and he slams the door, and he yells from inside his room, leave me alone. And I'm left standing there thinking to myself, holy cow, kid just might be getting his period. I have seen this behavior plenty in this house. I know what it means. And fortunately, I knew how to handle it. I slid the chocolate under the door, and I hid in the garage for 3 days. That's what you do, yeah. Right, guys? Yeah, we don't have projects in the garage, ladies. It's just an excuse, just so you know. It's our safe room. That's how it works. But yes, he did say that. I will never forget it. But I'll leave you now. This is a story I always like to close with. This happened several years ago with our youngest daughter. She was about 3, maybe 4 years old at the time. We used to have a thing in our family at the time where we'd try to get together and gather together as a family and watch a movie about once a week, a nice kids movie. If one of the kids was really well behaved, we would let that child choose which movie from the DVD collection. It was her first time to pick, so she was really excited. She comes up to my wife and I, she goes, "I want to watch the jalapeno movie." "No such movie, hun. Pick something else." She goes, "No, the jalapeno movie. It's my favorite. It's the one with the baby lion that runs away to the jungle when his daddy dies, and he makes friends with a pig guy and a squirrel guy." And I think for a second, I'm like, that sounds like The Lion King. She goes, "Yeah, that one." "Okay, we'll watch The Lion King. Why in the world are you calling it the jalapeno movie, honey?" She looks up at us. She goes, "Duh." At the very start, it's a song. It goes, "Jalapeno!" Okay. Yeah, that sounds forced. Don't do it if you don't mean it. That's all right. I will tell you, I think I overdid it on that one because I have just dislocated my taint. And those are a sucker to pop back into place, so I don't know. Anyway, folks, it's been fun to be here. It's always fun to do a show here locally, so I want to thank Brian and the team here at Moonrise Brewery. This is a lot of fun. Tell your friends to come out and support if they keep this monthly show going. That'd be awesome. Thank you. Have a great night.